Perfecto. Okay, cool. Let me go and pull up the template so that we can. Is my internet on here? Hold on, guys. Let me switch my internet. Turn it off. Okay, I should be back. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. Come on, come on. I was just switching my internet over, so it was going a little bit slow. Okay, I'm going to share my screen so that you guys can see. Okay, perfect. Girls, I'm gonna share my screen, so if you wanna not type in our chat, just keep putting that out there. Okay, because it goes to my computer. Okay, so here are some guidelines. So we can start with this, is creating your dream board. I saw these and I was like, oh my God, this is so like amazing. Because honestly, every time we go into like making a dream board, we're just like, okay, let's make a dream board. And we're like, but how? Like, I want us to really set intentions for 2020 and go into this like we know exact. Amanda, are you okay? Oh my gosh. I you literally just scared me. I thought you were having a seizure. My goodness. Okay, now that we know Amanda's alive and well. But I want us to go into 2020 with like a clear vision of exactly what we want for our business and for ourselves as well, because that also means like, okay, how much do you want to be making each month? How much, where do you see yourself in a year or 4 years or 5 years or even 10 years? Like, do you want to buy a house? Do you want to go on that dream trip? Do you want to pay off a bunch of debt? Like, all of these things are, you know, do you want to have a savings? Do you want to quit your job? Do you want to start a podcast? Do you want to be on the national wake up call? Like, these are all the types of things that like you, of course, like I have my like my year goals, and I also have like my 5-year goals as well, right? And it's really crazy to kind of see like, okay, I have these 5-year goals and then be able to like crush them within a year, right? Because like for me, my like 2-year goal, or one of my goals, was to guest speak on a team call, and I did that for the first time this year, and that was like not even one of my goals for this year. So it's kind of really cool to kind of just set those intentions into the universe and just be like, wow, like I had this on my vision board and I'm already crushing it. Like, that's literally insane. So, so number one is set the move. Set aside time to focus on you. Light a candle. Guys, I literally just lit a candle. Look at me. So we could focus on ourselves and ask ourselves, what do we want? Like, what do we deeply really want? And who do you want to be? Of course. Find visual reference. I cannot talk today, you guys. Representations. Choose images that relate to the feelings and goals you address above. Okay, so when I do this and I make these little squares or whatever, I try and find visuals as well. You know, so if I know I'm doing like a 20K in savings, I want to find one that has like kind of like a money picture or logo. If I know that I want to have swag at Summit, like I'm gonna find some like a picture. So like I have this one I actually took from a top coach, but I was like, this is like my vision, like I want this. And so I actually took her picture from Instagram and wrote swag at Summit, and it was like all of the swag that was mailed to her, instead of us having to go there and go get our stuff, right? So like that's like huge for me. Like I definitely want to be able to do that. And so make it a collage and look at it often. So make sure it's in a place that you can see it. Make it your background on your computer, on your phone, above like where you work, so that you can be able to see it clearly and see it every day as well. So let's see. So there's 2 different ones, you guys. So there's this one, which is my vision. And if you guys want to take a picture of it really quick, so you can, or I can actually send it in the chat box really quick, actually. Chat box. So I can just send it here really quick so you have it from the Pinterest link. But this one is my vision. So think about family, and you can write like one or two things in there. I wouldn't make it two or maybe three, whatever you want. But your vision for your family, your vision for your personal development, like how many books do you want to read? And you guys, when you go into like how many books you want to read, make sure that you're making time for those books to be able to read them and then apply them, and not just be reading books, reading books. Because when we do that, we're just like going through the books and we're not giving ourselves space to apply that knowledge. And so make sure when you're making like a vision board for your personal development and you're writing down all the books you want to read, that you're allowing that space for yourself to apply what you just learned, right? Because I think that so many times we go through books just to go through them, and then we're like overloaded with information, and we need to give ourselves that space to, apply what we just learned. So your vision with your health and fitness, like your goals, like what do you want to crush, or what do you want to accomplish with your health and fitness goals? Your finances, like that's huge. Being really in tune with your finances is going to help you understand where you need to hit certain goals in your business, right? So for me, like, you guys, I have like such a big vision now. Like, I feel like it's so clear to me. Like, everything is just aligning in my life lately, and it's just like everything. So, finances, going into this and being very clear, like, okay, like, I really want to be able to pay this bill off, or I really want to be able to pay for this, or I really want to be able to do this. There is always a solution, and the solution is going to be your business. Okay. Like, it really breaks my heart when there's women on our team that are like, oh, like I wish I could do this, or I'm really struggling with this. And I'm like, you literally have this platform right here, and you choose not to use it. This is a choice. And so being very clear on your finances and writing them down, and like give yourself like some time, or like spread out some time in your day and write down all your finances, and write down like where I can use my Beachbody income to help pay for certain things, or to be able to save up for a trip or some bills, right? So being very clear on your finances, like how much do you want in savings? How much do you want to pay off that credit card bill? Or do you have a trip that you want to save for with you and your husband or your boyfriend or whatever, right? Like for me, I'll give an example. I really want to be able to travel like crazy next year, like crazy travel, and be able to just not have to say like I can't afford that. And so for me, like that's what kind of my finances to be able to move out, pay off a ton of my loans, and to be able to travel and not have to say no to things, and of course have a significant amount of savings too. But your career, your relationships, wow, that for me, like on my vision board, it literally says be in a healthy relationship built on communication, trust, and worthiness, and 100% committed to each other. And I can tell you this right now, that one is coming true. And like I said, I'm gonna actually send that to him. That's really funny. But like being very clear on your intentions with your relationship too. So like, what do you want to change? What do you want to work on? You know, your vision board isn't just for your business. I want you guys to really focus on other things as well. And then so fun and recreation, like, do you want to travel? What do you want to do for fun? Because yeah, we are running a business, but we also want to have fun. Giving to charity, do you want to do that? Environment, spiritual, and community. So these are all types of things for your vision. Okay. And then there's also this one that I saw. I think it's kind of the same thing. Yeah. So wealth, health, love, career, spiritual, copy, and I'll paste it in here. And I swear, I actually stumbled upon these because I think that my phone listens to me all the time, and I'm just like, okay, weird. But this one is also like knowledge, like what do you want to know? Again, like family and stuff. So, and there's different ones, you guys. Like if you go on Pinterest, and maybe you can find one that works for you. But like look at all of these. There's so many different ones. So really just set your intentions. I love the My Vision one. I think this one, if you got like two solid ones for each of these, I think that you'd be golden. And then have your own vision board workshop. So these are some questions like, what goals are you working towards in your life? Okay. When you imagine reaching your goals, what does your life look like? So when you reach your goals, like, where do you see yourself? Like for me, like when I reach my goals, I see myself in a house that I own with the person that I love and building a family. And that's like my 5-year goal, you guys. So I'm not just thinking like in a year. That's like my 5-year goal. What images, words, and phrases represent your life when you achieve your goal? What will it take to reach your goal? Like, what is it going to take? Is it going to take a year of imbalance? A little bit of, not everything aligning, and learn like being okay with failing and knowing that, okay, I made that goal and I didn't hit it, like, but now I'm gonna crush it. Maybe figuring out your social life and figuring out the toxic people in your life or the toxic situations in your life that you just want to release and let go of. I can't express this enough, you guys. This business is very hard, and having toxic people in your life is only going to make it harder. And I can promise you that it's almost like, and I loved this analogy, and because I really want us to go into our vision boards and just have like such a clear perspective of our lives. And it's almost like this, like, oh, what was that analogy? It was something like, um, walking on eggshells or walking on glass is hard, but walking away from the glass is even harder, but you will heal. Okay. So it's something like that. But do you get what I'm saying? Like, walking on glass is hard and you're like walking on eggshells almost, but when you walk away, it's going to hurt. But once you heal, it's going to feel so much better. And I can't express that enough about anything toxic in your life. It's going to hurt, but once you let go of it, like, the other side of that door is so much better. And I made a lot of my vision board, like, mostly about like just me, and mostly about like just making it for me and like making it for how I was going to grow as a person. So what will it take to reach your goal? How will the process of reaching your goal change you, right? And because you need to be okay with yourself changing and going through different seasons of life. It's hard. Like, I struggle with the different changes in my life, but I think that I look back at certain parts of my life and I'm like, I thought that was hard. Like, like, it's just, you have to enjoy and, um, you know, think about the process of the change that's going to happen. Like, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, there are going to be people, like, for me, every time that I tell someone that I'm like, okay, I have a business, and, sometimes I still get that, like, oh, I have a business with an MLM. And I think that honestly, with the situation that Emma just went through recently, about someone commenting on MLMs. And it made me think, though, that like, there's so many ignorant people out there. And and that's what I mean by getting rid of any toxic energy, is just like, say your piece and let it go, because at the end of the day, like, this is how we build our lives. Like, we are happy and we need to stay in that zone, and we need to stay in that in this community, because at the end of the day, those people are unhappy with their lives. And look at us, like, we're on a call tonight creating vision and creating dreams, and like, those people are not doing that, like, whatsoever. And so it says more about them than it does about us, because I'm never going to be ashamed for knowing exactly where I want my life to go, and knowing exactly, like, okay, I have such a big vision and such big dreams for myself. And to be totally honest, like, that's what honestly attracted the person that I needed in my life. And as far as a relationship, because I ask him all the time, like, what is it that you like about me so much? And he's like, that you literally have a vision for your life, and that you're super passionate, and that you just have such a direction and such motivation and drive. And I'm like, I never really noticed it, but like, you start to attract people like that just want to have the same energy as you. So you should be really proud of yourself for doing this tonight. Okay. So take that. And I guess, does anyone have any questions as far as how they want their vision board to look like? Do we have any questions? Does anyone want to unmute themselves? Like, do you want me to show you how I do it? Does anyone, or Emma, did you want to add anything? Oh, I'm working on this. Sorry, guys. I want to show you, like, so if you're working on Canva, because I do want to allow some time, like, in like a couple minutes, if you're working on Canva, you can just, hold on, give me a second. Create design. I need water. Holy cow. And then go to, Emma, what do you use?
I've done like the poster, or sometimes I'll do IG story just because it's long. It just
Mm-hmm.
depends on kind of what you want. Another thing I was gonna say too, really quick, is thinking about the word or the three words or what you want to focus on next year. I
Oh,
know that we
thank
talked
you.
about, yeah, but that's,
Oh,
yeah, I know. So that's something that I feel like has always been so helpful, and like something you can kind of center that vision board
yeah.
around. Yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, I'm gonna just choose like the Facebook post, but 100% thank you for reminding me. I knew there was something that I wanted to say. Having your word for 2020, start thinking about it now. I obviously, you guys, I went through a divorce, and I actually saw Ruthie, who was on our team. She had posted like, what is your word for 2019? And I was going through a really difficult time in my life. Like now, like last year, like is the time where like Nick and not, well, Nick, my ex-husband and I, like we started to really like just not be okay in our relationship. And it was actually like I think a few days after Thanksgiving when he asked me for a divorce. And I remember seeing that post, and I remember thinking to myself, like, what is my word for 2019? Like, what can my word be? And I think that it's going to take a little bit of time. Like, you're going to definitely go through different words. But when you start to like really think about your life and where you want it, like where you are in this season of life and how you want to, like what you want to achieve and what you want to be in 2020 is what your word should be. So kind of comparing your life now in this season and where you want it to be. So like for me, I was going through a divorce. My heart was ripped out of my chest. I was struggling with anxiety and depression. I felt like so unworthy. I felt like nothing mattered. Like I wasn't deserving of any love. I just felt like super like lost. And so actually I had a different word. And I think like in the middle of January, it like sparked on me, and I was like, no, this is my word. And it was worthy. So like this entire year, my word has been worthy. And I think that it was the perfect word for me because it reminded me every single day that I was worthy of love. I am worthy of success. I am worthy of, building a team and having a healthy relationship and built on community and trust and communication and trust, right? I mean, I got it literally tattooed on me so that I could read it every single day. I'm not telling you guys you have to do that, but I'm just saying, like, for me, I needed it. So definitely think of that word, okay? So what you can do is, so you can just do like a blank space, and then you can do elements, and then go to grids. And so there's different grids here. So if you scroll down, I think that I've only done this once. It is so far back, I don't even know where it is. But these are like the ones right here. So if you do this one, so you can kind of like put like a little thing here and put like Gabby's vision board, like, okay, these are the ones. And so you can put like a blank, like, so you can do black backgrounds. Hold on. I don't know, for example, what the heck is happening? Why won't it work? Oh, whatever. We'll do this one and just put it there, right? For example, just pretend like it's white. And then you could do like a text. And so I mean, it's going to take time, but it's fun. It's a fun activity to just kind of give yourself that time to be like, so Gabby's vision board, right? And so obviously you make it look like how you want it, right? And then up here, you can do like, okay, for example, if I wanted to do, I don't know, like a savings, right? Save money. So you can actually type in here and find different ones. And so I could do like save money, and then write on here like $20,000 in savings. If I wanted to pay off debt, I could do like debt. I don't know, make it funny. Debt, and then like pay off debt. So like right on there. So like you get it, like relationship. I don't know, put a picture of like you and your look, you guys, I'm also just using like random ass pictures. You can use your own pictures. Like you don't have to use a random picture of these two people. Like I would put a picture of like me and Brandon if I had one, but I don't. But and then you could do like if you wanted to be like you put like a diamond, like if you wanted to be a certain diamond rank, like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star, whatever, you could put it there and then write on there. So you get what I'm saying? So it's going to go all the way around. Okay. So I'm trying to see if I have, am I on mine? It would be so far down here. But yeah, does anyone want to unmute themselves? So like, do you have any questions?
Were you going to look for an example of your?
Yeah.
I have like an old one up.
That's what I was looking for, but it's probably like so old. Hold on. Do you have yours up? How old you got? Oh my God, look at all this old stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh, here's one. And then Emma, you could show yours after. You have yours up? Okay. So here is an old one. So we can go back to Gabby's 2000 what year is this? Oh my gosh, what, I don't care about this. Go away. What is happening here? Okay. Gabby's 2018. Debt-free, start a vlog. Well, I'm starting a podcast, so that's different. Read more personal development, diamond, plan a girls trip, coach summit, go to Seattle, which I did, quit my dead-end job, which I did this year, meditate more, start a family. So like, obviously I was married. And so these are like different things. So this is like what mine looked like. Okay. So yours is going to look different, obviously. But Emma, you can share yours. Let me stop my share really quick.
Okay, one sec. It literally just went away. I know I was scrolling down in my Canva, like, holy moly,
you should only use Canva on your desktop.
I know, that's why I was like, I can't even use it on my phone.
It literally frustrates me. Like, I will absolutely never do anything on Canva unless it's on my desktop. Like, that's like literally why I bring my computer everywhere with me so I could go on Canva. Like, absolutely not. That app sucks until they no. And I'm like never like I'm always like embrace it, but I'm like literally that app sucks.
No, it went away. Okay, well, I don't know. I literally just had it open and then it's just. If I find, you can keep talking, and when I find it, I'll share my screen.
The way it saves on your phone is so annoying. It moves stuff, and it's not worth it. You could literally open your computer and save so much more time just opening your computer and doing it on there. So, okay, so the template I used was, for this one, I think I used like a Facebook post.
I found it.
Oh, you did? Okay. I was really about to. Okay, go ahead.
So this is the one from.
Oh, that one's different. I like
it. So this is my year of divorce, but I had strong marriage, family maternity pictures, which I ended up getting so low, but I still got them done. My words in the middle, 2 personal, a book, month. I'm now debt free. I have more family time. I'm definitely more unfiltered, present, worry-free. Yeah.
I love that.
Every damn day. Yeah.
So
that was from a few years ago.
And so you can make them on, like I said, on Word Swap. Jesus, oh my God.
The template you use though is the one I've been using, and I love that has all the pictures in it. And I feel like that's super helpful to be able to just plop them in. It makes it really easy.
Yeah, so I'm actually taking this entire thing down because I just need space to like put stuff. So I'm actually going to create it on Canva like that because I just think that, I don't know, it's easier for me. I can put it on the background on my computer and just actually print it out and put it up here if I really needed to. Yeah, that's mainly, oh yeah, I love that one, Emma. Wait, can I like take a picture of this? Like, I love that. That one's bomb. Wait, you're unmuted. You're muted. Hold on. How the heck?
Sorry, and then from here, like, you know how you can duplicate pages? So like Gabby was saying, you can have a home one. Mm-hmm. And then down here is my business vision board. So then I created more business ones. So this is like my family. This is business. So yeah.
Yeah, there was one. Oh, here's one. It's under things I want to do. I wish I could show you guys. But it's on my phone. Crapola. Okay, hold on. But this girl made one and I just liked it like so much. I don't know if you guys, it's so hard to see. Hold, you know what? Hold please. I'm just gonna send it to myself in a text because I actually really like it. But yeah, and when you use word swag, just I would start with writing down using that template that I sent you guys, or like in the chat, start with that and then go in and make your whatever it's called. Yeah, because it's so much easier. I was like, oh my god, who's texting me? It's me. I texted me. Okay, share, and then I'll share you with this. Oh, am I muted? Oh no, I'm not muted. So this is the one that I saw. Hold on. I don't know if I can make it bigger or not, but you see, so she put like, can I zoom in? Oh, perfect. Okay. So, oh, cheese and rice. So like travel, self-care, having a house, match income, how many star diamonds you want to be, 5-star team, the car you want maybe that you whatever, putting a little quote here that maybe you want to remember for like your year quote. That's also another good one, like having a solid quote for your year, to kind of remind yourself of like you're a badass. But yeah, so this is all like I love this one. I saw this one, I was like, oh my god, it's so cute. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go into it and create it. And you can unmute yourself if you want, and if you have any questions, but go ahead and just start creating and start making your board. But yeah, I am gonna hop off right at like 9:30, by the way. So
Cassie,
yeah.
are you talking about like the image? It's under just layouts. It's like the pictures. So it's oh.
Wait, Cass, can you like unmute? Are you able to unmute yourself?
What did you search for in Canva?
Yeah,
for
I just got a busy household. So
what
No,
are
you're
you
fine.
searching for, and where are you finding these examples? For
So
Canva,
the ones that you just showed,
yeah, that was
examples
just
you showed,
Pinterest.
Gabby, is that just Pinterest? And what are you searching for when you're looking for them?
What do you
Just
mean? What do
example?
you mean? What am I searching for?
Just vision board.
Like, yeah, the examples that you just showed when you just held up your phone, were you just typing in?
No, that was someone else's vision board that they made.
Yeah.
Yes, but like it was on Pinterest.
Oh, I mean, like you can search in here under images. Like under, so like if I were to like go here, like you can go here and like.
Oh, it's pretty.
I mean, this is weird because it doesn't even look like this anymore. I don't know why.
Here, hold on. I'll share. Like right here, this is where I'm getting my, like if I were to do another one of these, I got it from right in here, which is just under layouts.
Well, yeah, exactly. But again, like you can literally, like what I said, it goes by your feeling and what you want. So like if your vision is to have a Mercedes Benz, go find a Mercedes Benz on YouTube, on Google. If your vision is to have a house and you know exactly what you want your house to look like, or your dream kitchen or whatever to look like, go look it up and then put that on your vision board.
Yeah, and like in Pinterest, like farm style home, or like, you know, like just anything that comes to mind, you just type in and then search. That's what I do. I just search for the picture that I love the most that I'm gonna like look at and be like, oh, I love it. Like it just brings you joy. There's different styles.
But I really like, you guys, I want you to kind of like figure out you. Like that's why I said use that template that I sent you in the chat box that says like relationship, like health and fitness, and pod, like whatever it is. I don't remember what it is, but you guys use that first and jot down some things, and then you can go and find those images based on your feelings and what you want, right? Because trust me, I've looked at templates, like examples on Pinterest of whatever, and then I started to put stuff on my vision board that I didn't even want because I was copying other people's vision boards. So make sure that you use like the template, use the guideline of like what those top 3 things that you want in each section, right? So yeah. But I'm going to mute myself and start working on this because I got to dip in like, you know.
When did you say you're getting out?
9:30 my time.
Okay.
I mean, I can keep it up. It doesn't matter.
one more thing while we're still on. I think we've talked about it before, but there's this thing called the Desire Map by Danielle Laporte, and I have her book, and it also comes with a workbook. So basically, like, it talks about like your mapping of your life, and like it has how do you want to feel, like a bunch of different feelings in here, and then the workbook kind of helps you go through it. And like right here, relationships and society. So, you know, in terms of my relationships and society, what's not working, but then you also write in terms of it, like what you're grateful for and things like that. So I don't know if people, or if you feel like you need more of a workbook type thing, like just wanted to share it. It's a good book. And actually, she has a list of 150 positive feelings, and I think sometimes it can be hard to like think of them. So I'll take a picture of it and share it with you guys. Gabby, she has a saying in here, decide to rise. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you.